Jones Center in Springdale, Arkansas for your Arkansas Razorbacks matchup against the Iowa Hawkeyes on a beautiful Friday. Alongside me is Michael Hudson and Corry Porter. My name's EJ Sanders as we get set to go. First time the Hawkeyes have ever visited this building here in Northwest Arkansas. We're excited to see them play against the Arkansas Razorbacks, who took a tough sweep last weekend on the road against Mizzou. They fall to 2-2. Hawkeyes also a similar 500 record, 1-1 after their split with Nebraska last weekend. And that'll bring us to Corry Porter. How are we doing today, Corry?
Oh, doing well. Happy to be here. Teams are getting ready to take the ice. I saw Iowa walking in. I was down watching the youth practice before this, and they got a deep bench. They got some big players on the team. Excited to see what kind of skill they bring here. Haven't seen them like you mentioned, but Arkansas does have a little bit of history with this team. I believe 3 games played, a 2-1 record against them, so looking to build on that here tonight.
Well, the Razorbacks last season went 2-1 against the Hawkeyes, a split on the road, before beating them in the semifinals of the MACA tournament on their way to the MACA championship at the D2 level, the MACA Gold Championship for the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Yep, first season playing in that MACA Gold level, so showing out, and you know Iowa definitely has our eyes out for the defending champions coming into their building here. Different ice sheet than they're used to, I'm sure, something we talk about every week. A little bit smaller in the neutral zone, but something they'll have to get used to, especially during that second long change period, but I think they'll figure it out pretty quick. They've been playing hockey for a little while.
Starting goaltenders tonight, Grayton Reese for the Arkansas Razorbacks. Don't have up-to-date stats for you after last weekend's game, as the ACHA has yet to update those for us to be able to communicate to you all. And as for Iowa, same story, actually. Their games do not exist on the ACHA website. So ACHA, if you're listening, please update your website so that we have up-to-date stats and we can give the best broadcast as possible. In goal for Iowa is going to be Riley Sturrett. Sturrett.
Go with Sturrett.
Sturrett. Might be easier to say Sturrett tonight. Try to pronounce that ETT on the end. Yeah. And he's the guy they're going with. 4 goaltenders on the roster for Iowa. Wasn't certain who they were going to run with. But Riley Sturrett's going to be their guy. Brooks Brown going to back him up tonight. They also have Keegan Fryer and Cole Garber on the roster. For the Razorbacks, Mika Crevier is going to be backing up Grayton Reese.
Yeah, both goaltenders, 2 starts apiece, 1-1 record for each of them. So really haven't had one of them establish themselves as that top goaltender just yet, but they may not do so until later in the season, or perhaps not at all if all things go well. You can have a 1A, 1B situation, which I think Arkansas has gotten used to over the last couple of years. Grady Reese, Joseph Dusenka, Sam Haynes, really some good goaltenders coming through this building, and Arkansas has been really fortunate the last couple of years.
Starting lineups for the Razorbacks coming. A couple of weeks ago, the Razorbacks announced that Adam Cook, a former member of the program, did pass away. It is alumni weekend here at the university, so not certain if they're going to do a moment of silence for him on the ice, but our thoughts are with his family in this time.
Really liking those Iowa jerseys. Stripes down the arms. Solid looking sweaters.
Yeah, different look than coming into this building. We don't really see cream and black, but kind of refreshing, honestly, with some of the sweaters we see come in here that emulate maybe NHL teams or popular teams from around the world.
And then the bright yellow pads. Love that.
I like it. Kind of has a bumblebee look to it. Starting lineups for the Razorbacks going to be announced here shortly. We're ready for a weekend of hockey. Starting for the Razorbacks, it's going to be Joe Minconi, Braden McDonald on the defensive side, and then the 3-4s they'll run with Froelich, Lehman, and Dunwald on the top line.
A little shake-up from what they did in their home opener a couple weeks ago. I'm interested to see that, and you know, these young men have certainly earned their spot. So I'm sure they'll look out coming to prove why they're starting today.
A couple of blank jerseys here as well for the Razorbacks, so they got some guys who are still out of their normal numbers, but at least they're blank jerseys. They're not taking the spot of anybody else this weekend, which is nice to see. But Minconi will wear 80, Outman will wear 50, Colber will wear 61. I guess I forgot to announce Braden McDonald there. Cole Helm will wear 51, and Bryson Andrag will wear 62. We'll pause for the national anthem.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, could you please rise if possible? Gentlemen, please remove your hats. Direct your attention to our nation's flag for the singing of our national anthem. Oh, say, can't you see, night and dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous night, o'er the ramparts we watched, were still gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the hope of the brave.
Well, we'll get ready for some hockey as it's a red-out weekend here at the Jones Center. The Arkansas Razorbacks don't often wear their Cardinal uniforms here at the Jones Center, but we've seen it now the last couple of weeks. So the Cardinal uniforms with the white tops, the black pants, the white trim, I should say, against the cream-colored uniforms with the black shoulder yoke and black stripes, the gold numbers, and the black pants of Iowa.
And the referees wearing black and white stripes.
Oddly close to the Iowa Hawkeyes.
Yeah, you see two referees, two linesmen here at the D2 ACHA level.
No, I joke. They're definitely going to call a fair game. So, looking forward to that. Really hoping they just kind of let them play this weekend. There were a lot of penalties. Arkansas, in some cases, they were really obvious a couple of weeks ago when they were here. Really hoping that both teams stay out of the penalty box. They let them play a little bit. Obviously, no dangerous play. Player safety being at the top of mind when refereeing here. But a MACA division matchup is underway on a Friday night. And Arkansas skates it into the zone, and there's going to be a cross check right away. Well, so much for letting them play.
Talk about the announcer jinx, and that just immediately.
A cross check. I think that's the quickest penalty I've ever seen. I mean, it was right there. It was right on top of the referee. I mean, what's he going to do? So just like that, 4 seconds has got to be a record for how quickly I've seen a penalty at the Jones Center. That was incredible. I know I jinxed it, but like, that's incredible stuff.
Yeah, you don't expect to jinx something like that. But
That's crazy. All right, Kane back in his own zone to field this puck. He's got it behind the net for the Hawkeyes. They'll look to break out far side, defensive zone, into the neutral ice. They'll send this one back on the back pass. On it, there's Raffone. Raffone takes a hit. Arkansas hard on the forecheck as Markovich is pressuring the play. Hawkeyes to the near side, looking to break into the zone. Raffone on the puck. Sorry, that's Kane. It's a backhand shot there, saved down by Reese. Steered aside here by Markovich. He's pestered there by a Hawkeyes player, and they'll send it down the ice. Physicality up already. There's a couple of hits laid on by Hawks defenders. Hawks versus Hogs. Have to enunciate pretty well in this game. Is on the puck now is Kane again. Kane up the far side into the offensive zone. Here come the Hawkeyes. Nice job of steering him off the puck there. by Wilder Outman. Outman had an outstanding weekend, his first stint here for the Razorbacks. Back the other way, Hawks into the offensive zone. They'll fire a shot, miss the net wide, settled down on the near side, sit back down towards the blue line, held in here by the Hawks. High circle, Kane to the far side. Another centering pass went off the heel of a stick to the near side boards. Hawkeyes can't settle it down, and it's sent down the ice by Cologne. Chris Cologne, don't believe we saw him in the first weekend. Good to see him getting some ice time. 30 seconds to go in the penalty to Jack Lehman. Took one right off the faceoff. As Praisner pressures the play to the near side, now into the offensive zone. Onside, that's Albrecht. Albrecht looking for the drop pass. Missed his mark as Gray was trailing him. This one comes all the way back to the zone. On it here, it's going to be Radish. Going for a skate to the near side boards and onside. Radish into the zone. Hogs can't send it down the ice, but the penalty is killed off, and it's sent now to neutral ice. They're going to send this one down and say that is an icing. Looked like a Hawkeyes player had a chance to play it. Not according to the linesman.
Good penalty to kill to start the game for Arkansas. You mentioned Wilder Outman a couple times. He played well, getting in the shooting lanes. Iowa only able to get one shot off.
Face off here. Be taken by Nate Cohen against Lehman. Face off one to the near side by the Hawkeyes. They'll fire shots blocked down nicely by Lehman in front of the net. On it, here's Rogers. Rogers bank pass to Lehman. Lehman trying to skate by his man, and a nice job standing him up at the blue line. That was Radish. Long pass ahead into the offensive zone. After there is Nate Cohen. Back behind the net, Rogers settles it down. Bank pass to the far side. Dunwald, nice tap pass. Lehman couldn't settle it down. It stays in the zone. The Hawkeyes keep the pressure up. Little chip pass into the corner. On it here below the goal line are the Arkansas Razorbacks as Andrake tries to send it up the boards. He's shut down. Andrake, backhand pass back towards the blue line where Dunwald's waiting. Nice little sauce pass near side, Froelich. Froelich makes the man miss. Off the post! On it here. Other way, into the zone. That's Cohen. Cohen lost control of the puck and back the other way come the Razorbacks. Little battle for it in the neutral zone. Little through pass here. Trying to find his man back post was Dunwald. This one's chipped to the near side boards. McDonald settles it down for the Razorbacks. To the far side, chipped in here by Minconi. As Arkansas gets a brief change. Markovich lost control of the puck. On the near side now, Hawkeyes. They'll lift this one high, end over end, back to the Arkansas end. That one might have hit Minconi as he'll shelter his man off the puck to the far side corner. On it here is Iowa. Iowa, centering pass off a skate, comes to the near side corner now, and Arkansas settles it down. Chipped to the far side by Helm, and chipped towards the blue line there by Minconi. He'll settle it down. He's poked off the puck momentarily. Outlet pass, touch pass now for Findler into the offensive zone, just onside. Findler, drop pass, missed its mark. Findler fishes it out of the corner off the referee's skate, and on it now is Helm. Helm had 5 points in the first weekend for the Razorbacks. As a shot here is whistled wide by McDonald to the near side boards. 15:56 to go. First period of action. On it are the Hawkeyes. They'll try to break out of the zone. Stick check. Helm takes it the other way. In the middle of a change are the Hawkeyes. Helm. Findler. This one lifted past Romero and back the other way come the Hawkeyes offensive zone. They lost control of the puck. Razorbacks. Findler. Tough pass. That one's picked off nicely and back the other way into the offensive zone come the Hawkeyes. Bank pass into the corner. Picked up here by Miller. Miller lost control of the puck. Findler. This one's shot and blocked down, and here comes Romero out the near side. He's got a head of steam as Arkansas gets a forward change. He'll fire a shot on net. First one of the game for the Razorbacks. Hogs pinning in the corner. Back to the point. Outman, far side. Settled down here by Conti. Anthony Conti down low. Nice centering pass. Shot saved down. Big save by Sturritt. Sturritt. And another hit laid on here by a Razorbacks. This one's sent into the offensive zone. On the puck here for Mueller. Mueller sends it around. Arkansas trying to break out. Long stretch pass ahead. Just missed the stick of Conti, and they're going to blow this one dead for an icing.
Couple of good chances here for Arkansas. The first one starts in their own zone. Nice pass here, finding Froelich, and he's going to hit the post. Boom. Would have been the first shot for Arkansas, and a nice give and go there for Conti, and a good save there by Sturritt.
Face off to the far side, face off dot. Razorbacks are on the puck. Outlet pass to the near side from Outman, finds Cologne. Cologne will chip this one towards net on goal and save down by Sturritt. 14:35 to go, first period of action. Already a penalty by the Razorbacks. They've cleaned it up since in the first 4 seconds of the game. As that's the only markings on the score sheet to this point. Outside of the shot numbers, this one's poked ahead into the offensive zone. After it, there's Gray. Aiden Gray in the corner now. Stick handling move around one. Looks for a centering pass. That one steered aside by Rogers. Raj to the far side. That one hit a stick. I think Praisner was trying to get out of the way as he held his head back in disappointment. So Arkansas is on the puck. Andrade. Oh, shields his man off the puck. Just holding strong there. Hawkeyes. Razorbacks. Near side boards. Hogs fighting with the Hawks. They look to pick it free. Back to the point now. Settled down by the Hawkeyes. Little stick handling move. Poked away. Back the other direction. Here comes Watson. Watson has Kuhn with him. He'll fire a shot off the post. As the net comes off and Kuhn is in a brawl. Well, they're going to take some guys here. 13:47 to go, first period. Well, that puck went square off the back post.
Excellent play there by Watson as he's got Kuhn with him. And just once again, second post of the game, and Kuhn's going to go crashing into the net that led to that melee. Again, that far side post, glove side. And Kuhn's going to get taken into the net.
Well, you know, the extracurriculars, they're going to sort these out. I would imagine coincidental minors. But I just can't help but think that Arkansas is going to end up with an extra 2 here. Seems to happen that way from time to time. Maybe not undeserved either. That was quite the brawl down there, and it felt like Kuhn intentionally knocked the net off. Really hard to tell, though, from the replay angle. Take another look at it.
Yeah, it looked like he got pushed into it again. Starts with Watson, just a mistake there at the blue line, and he does have Kuhn off the post, and Kuhn avoids the goalie here, and it looks like Cornel just kind of gives him a little bump into the net, which certainly wasn't the reason anybody's in the box, but the aftermath of that.
Might be 4-on-4 here. It's hard to tell.
Yep. Well, there's 2 players for Iowa in the box.
So will Arkansas have the extra 2? It looks like Iowa gets the extra 2 minutes here. So to the box alongside is going to be number 28, Danny O'Connor. So the Razorbacks come away with a power play. Long stretch pass ahead. Conti. Laid along. Arkansas trying to get regrouped in their own zone now. Andrade on the puck. Bryson Andrade. Cole Helm with him. A nice forecheck here by the Hawkeyes. The Razorbacks will run them down. Hogs on the puck again. Nice little head fake there by Conti to settle it down. Anthony Conti. Drop pass for Findler, who's got wheels. We'll see if he can parse his way through the traffic. Into the near side corner, lost control of the puck. The Hawkeyes come away with it, and there's a shot there that was ripped towards goal, but came after a hook. It's going to be called on Findler. I think I saw that one happen as it was developing, so the Razorbacks immediately null their penalty, or their power play, I should say.
And a Hawkeyes defender had lost his stick as well, so really a good opportunity just squandered by a penalty.
Yeah. Well, here we are again, 4-on-4. Conti going to stay out there along with David Markovich. David, the only Markovich playing tonight. Adam, a scratch. David out there with Conti and Helm. It looks like Andrag.
Trying to get the clock figured out. Both penalties up there. Just 41 seconds of power play time for Arkansas before they committed one of their own.
Felt like shorter, didn't it?
Sure did.
Well, they got that on the wrong side now.
Well, I feel like they got Sturrett's number
that's right.
on that glove side.
Interesting.
A couple post shots so far, but
all right. They got the penalties right now, as this one's won back by the Razorbacks initially, but the Hawkeyes almost ran it down to the near side boards. On it here is Salimi. Salimi sends it around, and he'll field it again at the point. Left-handed stick, fires a shot, blocked down by the Razorbacks, but the rebound comes out. The shot missed the net high and wide. On it here is Helm. Helm looking for a breakout, drops back for Andrag, and now back to Helm. Helm across red line, blue line, offensive zone. Helm, touch pass to the near side, finds Markovich. Markovich has Conti below the goal line. He gets knocked off the puck, and the Hawkeyes will skate it the other way, 3-on-1. Into the offensive zone. Little head fake there, and a shot missed the net. As Raffone led the charge. Helm now. 5-point weekend in his first home weekend for the Razorbacks. Has a man out front. Show! The pass was right to the tape of Rogers. Went off the heel of his stick, and back the other way come the Hawkeyes. Into the offensive zone. Toe drag move. Poked away by Reese. Well, the game's opened up now as the Hawks take it back into the other way, and Helm has them back. Post shots. Saved aside. What a save. Didn't even know he had it. Riley Sturrett stuck the pad out there.
wow.
Looked wide open on the back post there for Wilder Outman on the pass from Cole Helm.
What a sequence of events there. Excellent goaltender play here at the Jones Center. Starts there. What a move, and just a great stick and a good back check by Markovich to break that one up. And we'll have to look at that other one here in a minute. But an excellent save on this side by Sturrett. He says, I can do it too.
Hawkeyes on the puck behind their own cage. They'll look to break out. Still 4-on-4 for 4 more seconds, then a brief power play for the Hawkeyes. The Razorbacks send it down the ice just as the power play expired. On the puck behind the net, Radish looking to break out. Far side, here come the Hawkeyes. To the near side, into the offensive zone. They've got a lot of speed on this Hawkeyes team. At the point, to the near side now. Outer hash, near side circle. Shot there, blocked down nicely. Another shot towards net. And that one kind of knuckled right on goal for Reese. He makes the easy save. We'll have another stoppage as Danny O'Connor, the culprit on the shot.
And here's that save down at the other side. I have no idea how that did not go in. I don't know if he pinched it against the post with his skate blade,
right
but
there. I think it just got right under his pad.
excellent goaltender play. What a sequence.
Reese stabs at it to the far side. Miles Watson looking to break out, and he'll send this one all the way down as the Hogs will kill off the last 6 seconds of this penalty. Nice job on the forecheck here by Cologne. Hawkeyes on it, though. Here comes Iowa. They'll look to work it out of the zone. Stick handling move here to the near side. Down into the corner. McDonald having to shield his man off the puck. Coming away with it's Lehman. Lehman on it now. Lehman. Backhand pass up the far side. Stymied at the blue line. And sent back to the defensive end for the Hawkeyes. Having to race after it into the corner is Tigas. To the point. And this one's going to be passed. Just onside are the Razorbacks to the back post. Whiffed on the shot there. I think the net is off its moorings. Hard to tell. It looks like it's just off. To the far side. On it here's Minconi now. Minconi, high slot shot. That one doesn't get through. Lehman after it into the corner. Minconi, nice little wheel pass to the near side. McDonald trying to stab at it, but back the other way into the offensive zone with a head of steam. Take a shot. Saved aside by Grady Reese. Hogs on it again. Watson to the far side. Minconi lost control of the puck. It's stolen away. Minconi, though, gets it back. Watson lost it again. Good forecheck here by the Hawkeyes. They're bullying the Razorbacks in the offensive zone right now. The Hogs finally get it free. Up the near side. This one trickles back to neutral ice, and all the pressure going back the other way. On it, here's Raffoni. Raffoni to the near side. Missed the net wide. Another shot here by Salimi. He misses the net wide. Far side now, Cohen. He'll chip it into the corner. Razorbacks on the puck to the near side. This one chipped back along. On it here, Salimi. So this one comes all the way down towards Sturrett. Fielded here, 9:17 to go, first period. Still scoreless between these two. Opponents, new mock rivals. The Hogs hold the line. Nice job on the inlet there, and he gets hooked up, but no call. Stolen away again. This time Praisner to the high slot. Stick handling move around one, but a nice poke check on the back check there. As the Hogs will settle it down. Offensive zone. Praisner head fake around one. Praisner, nice little high slot shot. Hits a man in front. Tap pass near side. Shot by Andrek. Saved. Well, look who was going to work again. The 6'7", 235 freshman Saber Colbert.
Yeah, excellent shift from him. Praisner as well. Kuhn just set up in the slot.
I love
Finally gets it to Andrag, and Andrag puts it right into the chest to Sturrett, but good pressure there from Arkansas.
Excellent awareness there by Colbert, not to get too excited about the puck being at his feet in the slot. Makes a great pass to Andrag, who's standing wide open on the back post. Unfortunately unable to capitalize, but Praisner's on the puck again, gets another shot off, saved down by Sturrett. To the point, Hogs send it back down low, waved at and missed there by Colbert. Breakout now, here come the Hawkeyes. They'll try to send this one deep, but Rogers had other plans for the puck, and here comes Colbert now. Onside, has Kuhn with him. He'll fire a weak shot that's saved aside into the corner. It's blocked down as Kuhn on the puck now. Kuhn fighting with the man there. That was Radish. Pinned down deep into the zone. Radish alongside Austin Kwok. To the near side now. Hogs. Rogers. Pass to the near side. Big hit laid on by the Hawkeyes. They try to send it back to the Hogs zone. Hogs will turn it the other way into the neutral zone. On the puck here, Hawkeyes looking to break out again. Romero pinching up on the play. Puck comes free momentarily. Fendler trying to get ahead of steam into the zone. Romero gently plays that one back. Little backhand pass finds Markovic now, and he'll break in to the near side. Has Helm. Little centering pass, missed the mark to the far side. Lehman now. Lehman to the point. Sorry, that's Fendler. Fendler lays it off here for Outman. Outman back to Fendler to the high slot. Skates around one, and another back post shot. Scored!
Wow.
Fendler to Outman. And the Hogs go up 1-0.
I was about to say this is going to be a goal, because if you watch Sturrett, he gets so far out of his net to the left side. As soon as Fendler, look how far he's out there, and then that back door is just wide open. Great vision to find him back door, and they don't get much easier than that. As Arkansas had all the pressure and finally have a goal to show for it. Fendler, cross ice, back of the net. Arkansas 1-0.
This time face off there as the Hogs get the hog call going here on Alumni Weekend. Had a special event over here in the corner for some of the alumni who came out and celebrated Alumni Weekend. Some of these guys far removed from their Arkansas days here, and it's cool to see where the program is at now, I'm certain, for them. Behind the net, now on it are the Razorbacks, and this one's going to come back to neutral ice. Fendler trying to settle it down. Puck was not cooperating, but Romero's on the puck now. Bank pass up the near side. Fendler trying to skate it past one. Can't. Romero, though, on it for the Razorbacks. Again, settles it down. Calming presence. He's been here. This is his 6th year for Brian Romero. As David Markovic finds a man on the far side. This one dumped towards the offensive zones. Picked up here. Sent the other way by Raffoni. He'll settle it down behind the net. Outlet pass to the near side. Has a couple of guys over here. As the Hawkeyes look to break in. Razorbacks trying to cause some pressure here at neutral ice. A nice skating move around one and another. Back post pass scored. Just like that, Raffoni finds Cohen on the back post, and it's a tie game.
Yeah, excellent stick handling move from the defenseman here. Makes one guy miss, makes the second guy miss. McDonald's got to commit. Reese didn't see the backdoor cutter. And just like that, we got a 1-1 game. Exciting one here at the Jones Center.
Excellent skill on display there. And just like that, Iowa ties this thing up. Hogs dump this one into the zone. It's settled down nicely by Albrecht. This one gloved down at neutral ice and chopped at back into the offensive zone. Hogs looking for the puck. They'll look to break out. Robbins collected it. Now into the zone comes the goal scorer, Cohen. One of the easiest goals he'll ever score as he'll fire a tough angled shot. Saved down by Reese.
Almost snuck in there.
Walk to take the face off. He's got Neary at his 6 o'clock. Segrand on the far side. It's the Razorbacks look to win this face-off back, and they do. Reese tap pass finds McDonald. McDonald backhand near side. Minconi, long bank pass to the far side. Nice little spin move there by Dunwald. But couldn't find Froelich on the entry. Drops it back to Froelich now to create some space. Froelich lost the puck momentarily. Little fake shot there by McDonald, and the shot finally wheeled towards net and saved aside by Sturritt. Hogs on it. Minconi chopped at there by Froelich. He missed the puck. Goes behind the net. It's going to be picked up here by Albrecht. Albrecht, the near side boards. Razorbacks looking to try and gather this puck back. Sent to the far side. Minconi getting run down there by Kwok. Hogs on the puck. Here's Froelich. He's one-on-one into the zone. Lost control of it again. Ice has been kind of hit and miss here at the Jones Center since they redid the surface. Wondering if that has something to do with some of the sloppy play, really, from both sides. Puck is not settling down like you might expect. Lehman into the zone now, has Froelich with him. He'll drop it for Froelich, high circle, back to Lehman on the through pass. Lehman has a wraparound opportunity and didn't take it. A lot of net being left on that far side by Riley Sturritt. That's the second time we've seen him really only covering about a quarter of the net. Here it is again. Now they had an Arkansas player run into him that time.
Yeah, a little help from Miles Watson there. Call that a off-ball screen.
Yeah, Arkansas lucky not to get a penalty there for goalie interference. Face-off one back here. Andrek, far side. A lot of room here for Findler. He'll fire a pass to the near side. Missed the mark. Looking for Markovich. This one behind the net. Rogers. Bank pass far side. Findler settles it down.
Delayed penalty for Iowa as well.
Delayed penalty for Iowa?
Or against Iowa, yeah. They right here on the blue line. Not sure if I caught it on the replay or not, but nice little hip check from Andrag,
I think he just true. I think it is Andrag going to the box.
Well,
I think they just forgot to blow the whistle. I think there was some confusion.
Because it looked like a clean hip check right at the bottom of your screen there. But then Andrag gets taken down. If you see it again, he kind of takes him into the boards, finishes his check, and then right at the end of it, it gets tripped up a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know if it was something after that. It was a roughing call. I don't know if Andrag gave him a little extra while he was on the ground. We don't have that angle. On the puck, here's Raffone. Down below the goal line. Raffone on the puck again. He's got Beals with him. He'll find a man back post shot, saved aside. Nice job by Reese. That one sent back down the ice. Jack Kane with the whistler. And on the puck now is Mueller. Andrag in the box, minute and a half to go in his penalty, 4:03 to go, first period. 1-1. As Arkansas steals it away, that's Romero. Romero in neutral ice. The battle after the puck. He'll send it down into the offensive zone for the Hogs, and the Hawkeyes will settle it down. Dangerous area pass, but nobody home for the Razorbacks, and back the other way come the Hawkeyes. Offensive zone, onside. On the puck, here's Mueller. Mueller stood up hard there in the corner by a Razorback. That was Outman. Wilder Outman. The puck is tied up on the far side. This one finally jabbed free, and a weak poke to the point And a good hit laid on there by Miles Watson. Watson has done really well so far this season for the Razorbacks, getting in the dirty areas. As Romero smartly plays it against the boards, hits a stanchion, comes awkwardly to the near side as the Hawkeyes can't keep it in. Conti on the play. Arkansas trying to get as many changes as possible. They get 3 off here. On the ice stays, that's Outman. McDonald off a boot. This one having to check up and offside as Kuhn comes back for it. 23 seconds to go on the penalty. Kuhn sends it down the ice. Praisner's after it, though. Hard after it. Into the corner. Raph Praisner. They're going to play keep away all the way back to the Arkansas zone. McDonald, a one-touch pass, unnecessary one, and that's turned over. Back below the goal line. McDonald hard around, kept in nicely by the Hawkeyes again. Radish to the far side, has a man there. Hawkeyes at the high point, 5-on-5 shot. Saved there by Reese. Rebound still free, and on the puck now is Gray. Gray picks it free. Kwok tried to leave it there for Gray, and that one's up and out of play. So it tickles the net. 2:19 to go in the first.
Good penalty kill from the Hogs. Another successful one. Good puck control, a couple ices on there. Iowa just couldn't quite get set up, and when they did, Arkansas, like I said, Miles Watson was one that stood out there. It was good physical play along the boards. Good kill for the Hogs.
Face off here at the near side face off dot. It's going to be won back by the Razorbacks. To the far side. Findler. Long pass ahead. On the puck here are the Hawkeyes. They'll send it hard around. That's Albrecht. Albrecht to the far side. Hawkeyes on the breakout. Couldn't quite get ahead of steam into the zone. Was Helm, but Findler's on it again. Finds Helm. Helm to Findler with a head of steam. Backhand shot saved aside. Another highlight reel save by Sturrett. And there's going to be a hook here on Iowa, and Arkansas is going to have a power play. To the box is going to be Nick Albrecht. But an excellent save again by Sturrett.
Passing has been excellent for Arkansas. Watch, it's just a little give pass to Fendler. Shields his man off, pulls it to the backhand, but Sturrett stays with him the whole way. But penalty right at the end makes it all for naught, as Albrecht is going to be in the box for the Hawkeyes, and Arkansas gets another chance on the power play.
Andreg on the puck to the far side has Findler. Findler stick handling back to Andreg, and he just missed the mark. On it here is Reese. He'll tap pass to Andreg. Andreg going to settle it down. Minute 45 to go in the penalty. Minute 23 to go in the period. We'll see if Arkansas can capitalize before the period expires. Into the corner comes Conti. Conti getting run down there by an Iowa player. On the puck here. Helm to the point. Has Andreg. Stick handling. Far side Findler. Findler to Andreg. Has Helm. Sends it to Findler. Findler. Stick handling again to Andreg. Andreg to Helm near side. Helm, little shot in front there from Conti, and it's saved down. 1:06 to go in the period.
I like this setup that Arkansas is running with. Kind of a 1-3-1. You got Conti right in the middle there. They're working it around the top, and then you see the low guys just crash the net. Both of them there. A nice little chip there from Conti to get that one on net, but interesting setup for the Hogs.
Face off, one back by the Hawkeyes. They'll try to send it out of the zone. Goes up in the air. Nice job by Helm to keep the pressure, and Arkansas's got the puck. Under a minute to play, first period. Andreg, far side. Tap pass back to Andreg from Findler. Near side, Helm to Andreg. Andreg whips the shot, missed the net wide. Arkansas getting bullied in front of the net. Andreg can't hold the line. Coming to fix the net is the referee, and the Razorbacks have an opportunity still as the play continues. Conti. Little wheel pass finds Findler. The passing has been excellent for the Hogs in the offensive zone. Back post pass has Markovich. Back post had two guys there. Just wrong stick for both of them. 27 seconds to go. First period. Findler head fake to the near side finds Helm. Helm stick handling here on the outside. He'll fire a shot off the post. The Razorbacks settle it down again. Findler turns around one of his guys. He'll send this one back post. That one's stymied aside. 10 seconds to go. Rogers on the puck. Rogers, near side has Helm, 6 seconds, now 5 to the high slot, and that one is booted aside by Conti, and that's going to kill off the rest of the time in the period. Well, the Hogs will have 10 seconds left on the power play. to start the second period. I don't anticipate it will cause too much turmoil for the Hawkeyes. But a good first period by both sides. Saw a lot of speed out there on the ice.
Yeah, and we'll talk about your announcers jinx one more time. Right before the opening faceoff, talked about a lot of penalties a couple weekends ago when we started here at the Jones Center, and 4 seconds into the game, Arkansas gets their first penalty. But a good kill, quite a few penalties on both teams, something you know they'll both want to clean up. But Arkansas was able to strike first and get on the board, and shortly after that, Iowa got right back in it and tied the game up at 1. But really good puck movement from both teams, and yeah, good game so far, exciting game, and I think the crowd's into it. I think all the players are really playing with pep in their step, and it's been fun hockey so far.
We'll see if the crowd will stay in it as we head into the second period of action. Don't go anywhere. Your Hogs are tied with the Hawkeyes 1-1. Welcome back to Springdale, Arkansas, where the Arkansas Razorbacks are currently deadlocked with the Iowa Hawkeyes at a score of 1-1. We're getting ready for the second period. Alongside me is Michael Hudson and Corry Porter. My name is EJ Sanders. Well, it's been some exciting action. I mean, the scoreboard doesn't reflect the back and forth, high-paced type of game we've seen so far, and Iowa's definitely got some speed on the back end, but Arkansas has done a really good job of controlling the puck in the offensive zone, and the shots kind of tell that story.
Yeah, Arkansas got off to an interesting start. Early penalty. I think both teams had too many penalties in that first period. Still 10 seconds remaining on Albrecht's penalty from that first period, so Arkansas will get a brief power play to start this second. Everybody already looks ready to go. Got a second to go look at each goal here, as Arkansas got it started a little past the Fendler, and then he finds his man back door, and then just moments later, Iowa, nice little stick handling move, and another backdoor goal there, and that's where we sit tied 1-1. Like I said, good passing from both teams, moving the puck well. They'll look to continue that here in the second, as well as trying to stay out of the penalty box. Arkansas 11 shots in that first period, just 8 for Iowa, but pretty evenly matched, and big crowd on hand here.
Well, the first period face-off resulted in the fastest power play ever assessed. We'll see if that happens again. It does not yet. Dunwald around the net, tough angled shot off the side of the net. 2 seconds now, 1, and that's going to kill off the penalty, but Arkansas with the pressure shot, rebound out front, rebound still there, and it was cleared to the corner. Lost side of the puck was the referee.
Arkansas got a couple chances at it there as they get the puck back to Menconi. He's just going to fire it through as Dunwald almost tipped that first one and tried to jam it home, but good stiff pad from Sturrett.
Dunwald to take the face-off here on the near side. This one's going to be won back by the Razorbacks, but Lehman slipped on the puck. Dunwald, Lehman to the point, outlet pass, missed the mark. And Froelich just knocks it back into the zone. Arkansas checks up the delayed offside. This period is always awkward here at the Jones Center with how high up the blue line is for both benches. It's going to be the adjustment that Iowa has to make. We'll see how they fare. If you haven't played here before, it is rather awkward. It's a huge hit laid on by Lehman. Puck still free, Lehman on it. Another pass here off the stick of Lehman. He's able to hold the line. This one sent hard around to the near side off the stick of Menconi. Froelich at the high slot. Long back post pass. Hit a skate of Miles Watson. And Arkansas able to keep the pressure up. On it, here's Froelich. Froelich, nice centering pass shot. Saved aside. On it, out front. The goalie sprawled to the ice there. He's looking for a penalty, but this one's going to be sent back out of the zone as the Razorbacks do it on their own accord. Raj on the puck. Iowa gets their first change, and they get the steal of the puck. Back the other way comes Bells. Hogs looking to break out. Stolen away again, though, by the Hawkeyes, and a shot saved down by Reese. Good job seeing it through the traffic. 18:29 to go in the first.
Good glove there by Grady Reese, but I want to go back to this hit right here. Boom, Lehman. Couple booms in there today. There it is. Love to see the good physical play.
Corey's trying out a new catchphrase tonight.
You know what? I got to get something going, you know?
Things are falling apart for him.
We'll always have Montauk.
Yeah, you will. Hogs on the puck. They'll break out. This one flipped towards the blue line, held in nicely by the Hawkeyes, but the Razorbacks gather it back in. There's a man down on the ice for the Hawkeyes. They still don't blow it dead, and it goes up and out of play. Laid flat on the ice is Will Bells. They're going to take an Arkansas player to the box. I don't know what happened behind the play there. Trainer comes out. That's Chad Fink. He's been doing it a long time for the Razorbacks.
We'll take a look at it here. Just kind of a hit away from the play. It'll be on the right side of your screen, kind of down in the corner.
Oh.
He just kind of ran into him.
Huh.
Not much there. Definitely a big collision, but yeah. That tough play kind of came up high on him, so.
Fell awkwardly to the ice. Hopefully he's all right. He's still flat on his back now. He's rolled over from the front to the back.
One more quick look at it.
Yeah, really hard to tell. Definitely stung him. He gets the help up off the ice from the trainer.
I hope he'll be okay.
Gets off under his own power. Seems to be walking all right. Takes the helmet off, though, and he starts to head off the ice. Might be concussion check incoming here. So he takes a seat off the bench. 5-minute major penalty assessed for that. I guess it was contact to the head. It was hard to tell. That's what the referees assess as a major penalty here to Bryson Andrag. Nice job on the forecheck here, or sorry, the defensive play by Cologne. He's getting some good minutes tonight on the penalty kill. That's where he's been most impactful. As Chapman's out there with him as well. Chapman and Cologne, the pressure of the play. Deep forecheck for the Arkansas Razorbacks on the penalty kill. Around one and another, Raffoni to the far side. This one into the offensive zone, settled down. Sit around the boards. Hogs will send it back down the ice. Chasing it down, Raffoni out of the net to play it is Sturrett. A long penalty kill ahead for the Razorbacks during the long change period. Might cause some issues. We'll see. Into the zone, Kane makes a check, and Arkansas will send this one off a stick. It's held in nicely. The shot here is blocked down. That's Brian Romero. First time we're seeing him in action this year at the Jones Center. Raffoni to the far side. Raffoni at the high point now. He'll send it to the back post. Shot here by Kane, settled down. A nice save by Reeves. Romero sharing some words there with Grayson Robbins. He got tied up in front of the net. 3:55 to go in the major penalty.
Yeah, smart cover by Reese as well to get his guys a change ahead of him, get some fresh legs out there. You mentioned long change, long penalty kill, so.
Face off, Danny O'Connor to take it for the Hawkeyes, and he'll win it back. To the point, Radish, far side. Hawkeyes, Radish to the near side. Finds Kwok. Kwok's shot there, doesn't find its way through the traffic. Bucking some feet now as the Razorbacks look to clear it out. Helm steers it to the near side boards. Markovich plays it smartly behind the net. Minconi, awkward bounce off of a stanchion, and it actually works to the Razorbacks' favor. Weak pass by Helm. Went nowhere. Helm tried to lay a hit on, whiffed on that, and this one actually a pass back to the goaltender, and he has to cover it. 16:40 to go, first period.
Now you almost want to see Sturrett let that one go. Didn't look like he had any Hogs jerseys around him, but gives Arkansas a good opportunity here with an offensive zone faceoff.
Helm at Markovich's 6 o'clock as this one sit back behind the net, and Radish will settle it down. Jake Radish to break out for the Hawkeyes. Iowa finds a man here, Kwok. Kwok across the red line, blue line, offensive zone. Trying to blow past the guy. He held onto a stick, no call. Took a stick right out of a Razorback's hand. To the near side, Radish on the puck. He's got a man below the goal line. Radish, bank pass towards the point. Settled down here by Kwok. Kwok back towards Radish. Radish trying to steer it back into the zone. Has a man there. Far side. Radish skated out of position. And now Markovich is going to try to run this down. Markovich going to hustle off for a change along with Helm. Nope, Markovich stays on. Helm gets off. Watson on for the Razorbacks. Radish shot saved easily by Reese. That one might have been going wide. 2:37 to go in the major penalty.
Yeah, just stepped in, tried to do it all himself, hoping for a rebound there, but Reese able to see it all the way into the glove.
Face off to the near side. Watson to take it for the Razorbacks. Face off one back by the Hawkeyes to Raffoni at the point. Little head fake. He's got the puck at the high circle near side. Raffoni, a lot of room to skate. Looking for a pass. Has a man at the point if he wants him. He's going to opt for him there. Stick handling now. Near side boards. Mueller as this shot goes on and it's saved aside by Reese.
Good job getting that one through the traffic, but kind of a slow pace from this Iowa power play, at least so far.
Gray to take the face off here against Chapman. Chapman. Gray wins it back, shot off the face off, blocked down nicely by Outman. Wilder Outman continuing his stellar start to an Arkansas career as he loses a stick. Broke his stick in half. He's going to hustle off. Hard skating here. He's actually going to get a new stick. Outman on the puck, sends it back into the zone and goes for a change. Excellent job by Wilder Outman yet again. The goal scorer for the Razorbacks. We're under 2 in the major penalty. 15:07 to go, second period of action. Losing a stick there was Watson as this one's sent deep into the zone. After it there is Kane. Arkansas will lift this one back to neutral ice. This one comes bounding, an awkward puck to field. Sent to the near side. Hawkeyes looking to get ahead of steam going was Raffoni. Laid off here for Mueller. Mueller, right-handed stick, offensive zone across the blue line. Shot missed the net wide. Reese might have got a piece of that. Rogers, Mueller, Rogers. Sparring match below the goal line. Kane on it now. To the point. Raffoni into the corner. Man all alone. The high slot. This one passed out. Kane's shot blocked down. Rebound comes to the near side. And the Hogs are able to send it back to the blue line. Nice job on the keep by Kane. Kane to the far side. Another back post pass. Rebound came bounding around out front. And the Razorbacks are on the puck. And this is Watson. He'll lift this one down the ice. 51 seconds to go, and the major penalty to Andre. Under 14 to play here in the second. And on the puck is number 14, Aiden Gray. Into the corner. Hawkeyes spin it towards the near side boards. The Razorbacks look to break out. 28 seconds to go. And the penalty is McDonald settles it down. He's got it. Sends one lazily to the near side, looking for Praisner. Praisner chops at it and misses. Hawkeyes hold the line. Down below the goal line. Little back post pass, little fake pass. As Kuhn sends it to the blue line and out of the zone. That one off of a glove and then fielded by the goaltender. 5 seconds to go now. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And the Hogs kill off the major penalty. 5 on 5. The Razorbacks get it back. They almost had too many men back the other way. Here come the Hogs. Kuhn into the corner. Shoves a man to the near side. Now here's McDonald. McDonald has Kuhn. Kuhn stick handling. Makes a turning move into the corner. Has Lehman there. Lehman looking for Kuhn. Lehman sends it far side instead. Settled down here by Outman. He'll just send this one into the corner. Here's Dunwall. Dunwall lays a pass off back to the point. Just past McDonald. And that's the second one that spurted past him this period. To the far side. Iowa looking to get a change. They'll hold the line. Centering pass, broken up here by McDonald. McDonald. Outman. 12:28 to go, second period. Razorbacks looking to break out again. Got a man at neutral ice. Sticking a stick out there was Lehman. Chased down into the corner now by Teska. First time I've called his name tonight. Near side board, Dunwall. Going to break out for the Razorbacks. Lehman, Romero. They'll come together to the near side. Scrum for the puck on the near side boards. The Hogs will come free with it. Lehman sheltered off the puck. The Hogs lost control of it momentarily. They'll send a shot just wide of the net. Trying to settle it down is Iowa. This one off a stick. The Razorbacks settle it down offensive zone, and finally coming away with it are the Hawkeyes. As Romero pinched down to make a play on the puck. Romero on it again. Romero lays a hit on. Romero getting into the physicality all of a sudden. 11:41 to go, second period. On it here is Outman. Outman near side. Arkansas to break out again. Near side boards. Up high into the air. Back to neutral ice. Hogs are flying around out there, but the Hawks have the answer. Markovich, good passing here from the Razorbacks. They got a man far side, Froelich. Froelich fires a shot, what a save. That thing came up high and hard. And he's gonna lose a mask. He kind of threw his mask off. Well, that first shot came up and just screamed right at Sturrett's mask.
Yeah, Markovich with a good outlet pass, finding Froelich. He's forced wide. Yeah, that just came up high on him. And he's waiting. Yeah, you see him right at the end.
About that.
A little headbanger. Great shot. If you watch Sturrett, it might have been something's broken. Oh, you can see the strap is off, so definitely an equipment issue, and I got no issue with that. Especially with a goaltender. If your mask isn't on right, go ahead and get the stoppage.
Hogs win the ensuing faceoff. Findler behind the net finds Helm. Helm a 5-point weekend in his opening weekend as a Razorback against ETBU a couple weeks ago. Not certain how he performed last weekend, as the ACHA is not stellar at updating their stats. A shot by Helm is absolutely snatched out of the air by Riley Sturrett. He's having a heck of a game.
Ooh. Good shot there from Cole Helm. Nice find from Fendler.
Wow.
Sturrett had Markovich cutting across the face of him too, so excellent focus to see that one all the way into the catching glove.
Markovich take the face off here against Danny O'Connor. O'Connor and Markovich. They're going to kick Markovich out of the circle. So Arkansas wins this face-off. This one sent back to the blue line. Held in nicely by Rogers. Nice little back post pass. Looking for Helm. Helm, a little through pass is stopped down. Arkansas holds the line. Back post has Findler, and Findler couldn't settle it on the backhand. Findler gonna go for a skate himself to the far side. Back post, looking for Rogers. As Rogers holds his man up there, and into the zone comes Raffoni. Nice little move around one. Raffoni to the circle, fires a shot, missed the net. On it now, far side boards. Now back to Raffoni. He'll whip one towards Reese. He'll save that one out of the air. It was going high. 10:17 to go, second period.
I'll tell you what, I've seen about 3 or 4 broken sticks so far in this game, so that equipment budget for both teams is getting racked up pretty high. I don't know if they're just slashing at each other or what, but it's been interesting.
Into the corner, Hogs on the puck. Hogs looking to break out. Got a man to the near side. Back the other way comes Conti. This one high off the glass, and into the offensive zone come the Razorbacks. Puck comes free, looking for Cologne on the back post. Cologne has been skating hard in this game, as the Hawkeyes are able to send it down the ice. McDonald going to be the first one to it. Fanned on it. Sends it to the far side for Cologne. Cologne on it again. Here comes Cologne. Christopher Cologne into the offensive zone. Cologne around the net, right-handed stick. Gonna look for a centering pass, opts for the point instead. Whiffing on it there is Minconi, and it actually fooled the Hawkeyes player. Minconi just dumps it deep. Chabot, there's got to be something going on with the ice down there. These guys have struggled to get the puck off their stick tonight in some ways. They've done a really good job with the passing, and that one did touch an Arkansas player on the bench. He's leaning over the boards. Well, all the guys are into this. I mean, both benches are on their feet. Crowd's kind of into it as well.
Yeah, how can you not be? A 1-to-1 game, good physical hockey, back and forth action. It's hockey night in Arkansas, that's for sure.
Fraser to take the face-off. Tied up and back the other way. Hawkeyes. A big hit laid on there by Romero. Into the zone comes Watson. He dances around one into the corner. Watson's pass up to the high slot, missed the mark, and Outman's got to skate after it. Nice job by Outman to run it down. Outman, he'll take a knee-on-knee there. No, and they got it behind the play. As Kuhn doesn't want to erase the 2-minute penalty that they're about to get.
He's going to stand up for his teammate, though. That's just it, his personality. And, I mean, you love to see it for a teammate. A coach, it'll drive you crazy, but as they are going to get Kuhn as well. But yeah, definitely a dangerous play. Not something you want to see, sticking the knee out like that. See if we can see it one more time.
Praisner's going to go as well.
Yeah, Altman just takes that bump.
As a bang-bang play, Albrecht, he's lining up to hit. And right at the last second, Altman tries to get out of the way. I believe that was Altman. Was it Altman or was it Andreg?
Yeah, it was Altman, 50. So, yeah, he picked up the puck and really had a head of steam as he was looking to turn the corner and just chipped it into the zone. And he's a big dude, so he could take a body, but certainly don't think there was too much intent on there as they got Praisner. Praisner's number up on the board for Arkansas. Interesting.
They're going to take Kuhn as well.
Must have missed what happened with Praisner. I can look one more time, see if there's something there. I see Altman pick up the puck. Here he's turning the corner. And just that extra reach out. Yeah.
I didn't see Praisner out there. Oh, Praisner must have gone and got the guy. I think Kuhn with the check behind the net. The extra 2 is going to go to Arkansas. Potentially, we'll see. Okay, they put 4 penalties on the board. So 4 coincidental minors. They try to sort it out. Okay, they take Praisner and Kuhn's off. They take all the penalties off. We'll start over. We'll see what they go with here. 9:02 to go, second period. So over halfway through this game. It has been a physical matchup. Both of these teams have been hitting, but it hasn't really been a lot of mix-ups. There was that mix-up early in the game with Kuhn, and then there was the mix-up just now after the, ticky-tacky hit, a little dangerous hit there, I think.
Yeah, it looked more like an elbow than it was a knee as he was lining him up. Altman kind of danced out of the way and still wanted to get the hit delivered and kind of reached out, got him in the side with the elbow. Looks like we're going to have 5-on-5.
All right, so a wash. Arkansas somehow washed away what would have been an eventual penalty for them.
They tend to do that.
They've done it a lot so far this year. Behind the net. Raffoni. Chip pass up the near side. Outlet pass, missed the mark. Raffoni, though, gets it back and breaking into the zone onside. That was Kwok, and his shot is saved by Reese.
Yeah, just a nice outlet pass. Splits the defense. Grady Reese steps up for his team there.
Kwok to take the face off. Against J.D. Dunwald. Dunwald wins it to the near side boards. Hogs will bank it off the boards. Dunwald goes after a man. Rogers has to contend with the guy in the corner. That's Segran. Little touch pass there by Froelich. Finds the mark, and here comes Dunwald. Dunwald into the zone. Chip pass to the back post. Out of the air. Lehman couldn't get it on goal. Lehman around 1. Below the goal line. Centering pass, and a nice paddle there by Sturrett. And they'll clear the zone. Hawkeyes will. The Hogs struggle with it in their own zone now. As Andreg sends it to the far side. Nice job holding the line by Iowa. A lot of guys on the ice for Iowa there. They were able to sort it out. This one's tipped into the zone. They check up the delayed offside. Now is Kane. Kane, centering pass, paddled aside by Reese. Answers the bell. A nice job at the blue line by Raffoni. He's got it. Another stick handling move. Back post shot, missed the net. Hogs on it again. Raj for Froelich. Froelich. An awkward move, missed the puck, and this one comes banking down into neutral ice. Tipped ahead, Radish into the zone, onside, Mueller. Mueller fights that one off into the corner. Mueller on the puck, looking for a centering pass, whips the shot, saved aside again by Grady Reese. Well, everything in the first period seemed like it was moving in fast forward, and everything in this period feels like it's moving in slow motion.
Yeah, both teams kind of trying to find their footing, and neither one able to come away yet. Of course, when you got plenty of guys in the box, that doesn't help, disrupts the flow of the game a little bit. But
Hogs on the puck after the faceoff. McDonald. This one comes end over end back to neutral ice. Settled down by Radish. Bank pass up the near side. O'Connor trying to field it there. Hard around along the blue paint. Reese comes out to stop it down. McDonald banks it again towards Radish. Radish couldn't control it this time. Conti into the zone. Through pass, missed the mark. The Razorbacks hold the line. McDonald on the puck. Has a man high slot. Cologne shot saved. Oh, what an opportunity Cologne had, and he has been in the right place at the right time a lot in this game.
absolutely has, and this one, he knew it. He's right there calling for it. Rips the shot right off the chest. Tough to handle that rebound for Sturt as well. Comes bounding out, but just the wrong stick side for Cologne to try to get a second opportunity at it. Good pass, good shot, even better save.
Chapman to the point. Hogs are on it here. McDonald sent to the far side. Bounding puck couldn't be settled down easily and into the zone. 2-on-1 of the Razorbacks. A little head fake there around the net, trying to stuff it on the back post. Look who it is. Chris Cologne again. 6.5 to play in this second period. Cologne on the puck still. Finally gets it taken off of his stick. So he tries to run his man down. Neutral ice. Cologne. Inlet pass here. Doesn't find the mark, but the Hogs hold the line. Minconi around the boards. On it in the corners, Chapman. Haven't called Chapman's name too much tonight. So he'll bank pass this one back to the point. Back down low, Chapman. Chapman has a man, Findler. Nice little stick handling move through the traffic. Couldn't tuck it home. The Razorbacks player lifted a stick right out of the hand. The man going for a change. That was O'Connor. Findler on the inlet. Couldn't find his marker. That was Helm on the trailer. On the near side from Radish. Going to break out of the Hawkeyes. The Razorbacks hold the line yet again. On the near side boards, Radish and Markovic come together. Markovic upends his man. Markovic on the puck, has a man high slot. It's going to be Minconi, the far side, just under the stick of McDonald. How many times has that happened to McDonald this period? His shot, though, wheeled towards net, and still a couple of block shots by the Hawkeyes. McDonald's shot missed the net wide. Markovic to the circle, has a man there. Findler's shot, fought off and scored. Alex Findler. And the Razorbacks take a 2-1 lead.
I almost feel like that one was just a matter of time on that mad rush from the Razorbacks. You got everybody calling for the puck there. Finally, it's Markovic, digs it out of the corner. Good physical play. He's going to find Findler far side, and a little piece of it for Sturt, but not quite enough. Once again, Markovic to Findler, and Findler to the back of the net, and Arkansas takes the lead 2-1.
5:20 to go in the second period, and the Razorbacks have inched ahead in this game. We'll see how long they can hold that lead. You would anticipate Iowa coming back as they're calling the Hogs yet again. Now you got to redo the face-off. Lehman against Teska. Joe Teska listed as a defenseman on the roster. But currently taking a face-off. The Razorbacks can't do anything with it. Romero, first one to the puck. Teska in Romero's hip pocket. He'll just lay it off there, and the Razorbacks will get regrouped. Froelich, bank pass, missed the mark. And the Hogs settle it down. On it again. Razorbacks, near side boards. Dunwald watches that one go all the way down, and they're going to call that one dead for an icing. I don't know about that. 4:54 to go in the second, though, and the Hogs will have some tired legs on the ice.
Thankless job it is being an official, that's for sure.
Well, they're not receiving too many thanks from me. So the Razorbacks are on it. Hogs, Hawkeyes, that is. They keep it in the zone. That was a good call by the linesman. So Lehman's got it now for the Razorbacks. Across neutral ice. Sit back the other way. Kane gets it poked off his stick there by Outman. Hogs on it again. This is Dunwald. Settles it down. Has Romero on the near side. Romero gingerly into the zone as Froelich has a man on the far side. Outman fakes the shot, fires one, and that one was saved aside. To the near side. Froelich along the hash marks. Has a man in the corner. That's Lehman far side. That's Outman again. Little head fake again from Outman. Outman pinched up on the play here. Outman. Bank pass into the corner for Froelich. Froelich getting pinned along the boards there by Will Norris. Another name I haven't called much of. 4 minutes to go in the period. Romero steps up, fires a shot, and that one blocked aside. They're going to break out, but the Hogs keep it in the zone only momentarily as the Hawkeyes send it down. Reese comes out of the net to play it. 3:46 to go, second period. To the near side from Outman. Razorbacks struggling to control the puck in the corner. They finally get it settled down and look for the breakout pass. They find Watson. Watson. Been the early season surprise for the Razorbacks for his bullish play. As he lays another check on. As it comes to the near side. Bank pass to the far side into the offensive zone. Segran. Segran's centering pass is turned to the far side boards by Corneal. And a shot here through traffic, tipped wide of the net. Hogs, Watson. Hawkeyes. In the corner, and the Razorbacks power through the traffic, comes all the way down. They're going to say no icing. Brazier runs a man down, and that's a tough check into the boards. No call by the officials on that. That might have been a penalty. Really hard to tell these days. It comes to the near side. Watson, shot here, and that one, trickles over the net. Nice save initially there, and that one hits a player on its way out of the zone on the bench, and that's going to be a freeze. 2:44 to go, second period.
Arkansas, 22 shots registered for the game, 14 for Iowa. Arkansas had 10 in that first period, 8 for the Hawkeyes.
Face-off one back by the Hawkeyes. Raffoni's on it. He'll send a long pass. That one was waved at and missed as Reese comes out to play it, and then a puck blown dead by the linesman.
Errant whistle. You can see he tried to call it off real quick, but damage already done. I think that was just a little bit too close for comfort for Reese, so thought he'd get a stick on it. As this one comes back out to the neutral zone.
Hogs on the break-in. It's going to be settled down here in the corner. So the Hawkeyes try to pick it free. Razorbacks keep the pressure up. As Cologne is on the ice again, they'll hold the line. This one towards Sturrett. They'll have to paddle it to the near side, and Conti settles it down for the Razorbacks. Conti looking for the centering pass, got under the paddle. Another shot here by Andrag is settled down again by the Hawkeyes, and they'll take it out the other way. Towards the offensive zone comes Robbins. Arkansas stole it away momentarily. It's back and forth in neutral ice. Iowa. Robbins has a man at the point to the near side, and Raffoni chips this one against the boards. Rogers battling with his man in the corner. I believe that was Gray as Arkansas looks to pick it free. 1:41 to go, second period. 2-1 Arkansas lead. This one caught in some skates. Raffoni does a good job. Cologne takes a man down. It's going to be a delayed penalty on the Hogs, and this one takes an awkward bounce behind the net, and they're going to blow this one dead. as Cologne is going to go to the box for the trip. Now they got that one right. Sorry. You know, I'm as critical as anybody else, I think, and they did get that one right. Cologne does take his man down.
Obviously swiping at the puck, but that's how most penalties happen, and if you're going to take a penalty, that's the one you want to see, something within the flow of the game, not a boneheaded move. So Arkansas will have to kill a penalty off, but it's part of the game right there.
I think it's just frustrating for Hogs fans week over week. Seeing so many penalties, and even the ones that are in the flow of the game are hard to swallow sometimes. Raffoni to the near side. Hawks on the puck. The shot there was whiffed on. Mueller got just the heel of the stick on it. The Razorbacks look to break out. Here comes David Markovich. He's got a 2-on-1, maybe a 3-on-2 the other way. Markovich on it to the back post and just missed Minconi's stick. Into the corner, Helm. Helm gonna pin it against the boards. Wow, he is so strong on the puck. Had a guy bearing down on him. He's still on the ground, on the ice. As Arkansas skated back to their own zone, Minconi. Minconi, a late addition to the D2 roster. When I got the initial roster about 2 weeks before the season, Minconi was not on the D2 roster. He was on the D3 roster, from what I saw. As the man gets upended at neutral ice, Mueller tries to chase it down. The puck comes free into the high slot. Shot saved down, rebound out front, shot through traffic. Not able to get it on goal the second time around. Another Hawkeyes player down on the ice as this one's rattled along the boards. As Mueller wanted a call there, and he did not get one. 15 seconds to go in the period. Raffoni on the puck. Getting harassed there by the big freshman, and he'll take it off his stick. Saber Colbert to Findler. Findler makes a turning move, 6 seconds to go in the period. Oh, he elbows the guy down. Well, eventually the game's going to police itself, and here they go on the far side. Kane and Findler having a little chat.
Yeah, and Kane's wants to take on the entire Arkansas bench. The referees and linesmen will get this one under control.
Keller Sims yelling at his team to just go to the locker room.
Trying to see that hit down low, see what happened here. Oh yeah, cross check. Yeah, definitely should have been a call there, missed by the referee. One more quick look at it. It'll be on the far left side of your screen as 89 is going to take that bump right there. That's what he was trying to argue for the call. That never came, but Arkansas will go into the second intermission with a 1-goal lead. Picked up a goal from Fendler on the assist from Markovich in that second period, but they'll also go in with 33 seconds remaining on Chris Cologne's penalty. And the Hawkeyes will have to regroup.
Well, it's been an eventful game and a very good one at that. Good to see two opponents going toe-to-toe here at the Jones Center as the Iowa Hawkeyes were not able to net one in that second period. They didn't seem to struggle with the shorter ice, which was good to see from a Hawkeyes if you're a Hawkeyes fan. But the Razorbacks were able to capitalize on an excellent opportunity. here at the Jones Center in Springdale, Arkansas, where your Arkansas Razorbacks are currently up on the Iowa Hawkeyes by a score of 2-1. Alongside me is Michael Hudson, Corry Porter. My name's EJ Sanders. Well, a good second period from the Razorbacks. Not a great second period, but a good second period nonetheless, and the Hogs have edged out the Hawkeyes for now.
Yeah, Arkansas able to get their second goal of the game in that second period after going into that first intermission tied at 1. Wilder Outman opened the scoring for the Hogs before Nate Cohen scored backdoor on an assist from her phone. And then in that second period, David Markovich found Alex Vendler on an excellent pass, and he found the back of the net as Arkansas starts his third period with a 2-1 lead.
Time ticking down on the intermission clock. Well, it's been a bit up and down for the Razorbacks so far this season, as they opened with a sweep of ETBU to start the year. Went on the road to Mizzou last weekend, and first game just kind of got toppled by Mizzou, and it was just consistent throughout the game. They were down 3-0 after 2 periods and then lost the game 5-0. They were able to battle back on the second day. I believe they lost that game only by a couple of goals, but they're looking to bounce back here, have a bounce-back game against the Hawkeyes. And we'll see if that holds true. Arkansas penalty box is wide open.
Once again, the story, it feels like every week we're here, we're talking about the penalties for Arkansas, and as you see, Chris Colon going to serve the final 33 seconds of his minor penalty, as the Hawkeyes will start on the power play. Hogs have been good on the penalty kill so far, able to control the puck, ice it quite a bit. As we think, as we're here on Alumni Weekend, I think a short-handed, think back to Trevor McLean, number 37, one of the best we've seen do it in this building for Arkansas. And they'll have to channel him a little bit as they try to kill off this penalty, nursing a 1-goal lead.
Who do you think is their name has been mentioned the most on this broadcast ever?
Ooh.
McLean's got to be close because he played in like 140 straight games, so
yeah, maybe
got to be up there.
Maybe Luke Gradisar, Alex Keyser.
Yeah, Keyser.
That's some really good D1 players for a while. Of course, Cam McAtee, can't forget him.
We haven't even talked about Arkansas's all-time leading goal scorer, Griffin Sugasawara, in a while.
Yeah.
Doesn't really come up in conversation. It's weird.
Can't forget Griffin.
Yeah.
One of the best to come through this building and one of the nicest families that we've ever had the pleasure of interacting with as well. So shout out to the Sugasawaras. Hope you're out there listening. Hope you're doing well.
33 seconds to go in the minor penalty. Hawkeyes take the face-off. Praisner ties him up. Hawkeyes will go field this one out of the corner, though, and that's O'Connor. He'll send it back towards his own net, and on the puck now is Albrecht. Albrecht to break out. Arkansas very aggressive on their forecheck, even on the penalty kill, as the Razorbacks look for the puck on the near side boards. On it here, Hogs bank this one down, and the save made. A weak one at that. Praisner battling as the Razorbacks causing issues and fits for the Hawkeyes. They'll just settle it down. As a nice job on the back check, and there's going to be a delayed offside, I believe. It's blown dead, as Albrecht was harassed by Kuhn. 19:24 to go, third period. Haven't changed the period over here at the Jones Center. We've got it right on our scoreboard. As Hogs pressuring after it's Findler there, and that one's batted back to neutral ice. Andrake far side, Rogers. Oh, nice head fake to get the Hawkeyes player biting as this one finds a man on the near side. Hogs into the zone. Helm lines up a shot. Blocker to side. Rebound there. Another shot off the side of the net. And sit hard around the boards by Segran. On it here. Hawkeyes lift it back to neutral ice. Andrake's got a man to contend with, and Andrake sees that one towards Reese. Segran. Arkansas can't break out. Hip check laid on. Near side boards. Hogs looking to break out. Long pass. That one missed the mark, and that one's going to come down for an icing. 18:38 to go, second period.
Hogs with a good chance early. Didn't see Helm, but Sturritt. Helm gets his own rebound there as well. Sturritt, good blocker save. One more quick look at it. Good screen there by Markovic, but wasn't fooling the goaltender.
Face-off tied up and one ahead here by the Hawkeyes. Their centering pass, though, immediately stolen away by Andreg. He's got Findler on the outlet, and Findler's got wheels into the zone, lost control of the puck. Hawkeyes back the other way. Here comes Iowa now. Andreg steals it away, and on it's Helm. Helm, such a different pace than Findler. Helm very patient, very observant with the puck versus Findler, who's just all speed all the time. Hogs fire a shot and save down by Sturritt. 18:09 to go, third period of action. 2-1, Hogs.
Arkansas already with a couple of shots in this period. Iowa did register one, but it was on a near icing that just went straight at Grady Reese. Able to steer it aside.
Dunwald to take the face-off here against O'Connor. Dunwald getting tossed. Lehman to take it now. Not his strong side as O'Connor is able to fight him off and win it back. Iowa's, I think, been the better face-off team in this game. Hogs have won a few of them their own as Romero waves at one and picked up here. Low shot saved aside by Reese. Puck still free, and Arkansas comes away with it. Dunwald the other way. Dunwald looking for a chip pass ahead as a man goes spilling to the ice. No icing here. Stopping move behind the net. On the puck there. So the Razorbacks are pressuring the play. Another stopping move, long outlet pass, hit the toe of a stick, and Romero settles it down for the Razorbacks. Dunwald waved at it, delayed offside. And on it now is Wilder Outman. Hard not to say his full name when he's got the puck. Wilder Outman into the corner. To the far side, Anthony Conti, and that one comes up and out of play. 17:20 to go, second period. Well, it's been a battle. Just a good old-fashioned Midwestern brawl here at the Jones Center.
That's been a good one. Crowd's been treated.
And a good crowd still on hand. It's a great game. .240 gone in the second. Hogs win this one back. Shot off the faceoff, saved. As Minconi gets one on goal. Schaumburg, Illinois native. Now looking up and down these rosters, and well, really just the Arkansas roster. It's Texas and Missouri all the way down. A couple of guys from Illinois here and there. And a dude just hanging out from Scarborough, Maine. So Mainer has entered the chat. Spinning back to his own zone here. This is Norris, sends it to the near side. Lost control of the puck, long outlet pass. Nice job by Minconi to shut the play down. Reese out of the net to stop it down. He waved at it, sent to the near side. Reese has to hustle back into goal as the Hawkeyes are on the puck. Check laid on. Hawkeyes below the goal line. On it there. I believe that's Segrand. Arkansas trying to take it away from him to the high slot. Shot wheeled towards net. Not certain if Reese got a piece of that or if it was blocked by McDonald in front. Minconi to Conti. This one does clear the zone. Delayed offside. They clear it. Do the Iowa Hawkeyes as McDonald's on it. McDonald. Chipped ahead. Here's Conti. Conti near side for Cologne. Cologne around one into the zone. Arkansas keeps the pressure up as Mueller wasn't able to shut him down. Sorry, that was Albrecht. Far side now. Shot ripped as Rogers. A big block shot there by Jack Kane. Another shot blocked down by Kane. On it against Rogers. His chip pass doesn't find its way through the traffic. Cologne, bank pass far side. Watson on the ice now along with Rogers. Rogers, low shot. Rebound out front. Shot scored. Tucking it home. Look who it is. Just Cologne. 3-1 Arkansas. Look what I found. And he buries the treasure right past Sturritt.
And he's been working all game for this one. I'm glad he finally got one. That starts at the point with Rogers. Rebound just right there for Cologne. Really good job by the defenders. A couple block shots by Kane before this sequence here, but not able to get into the way of that one. Chris Colon sitting in front unchecked, and it leads to Arkansas's third goal of the game as they extend their lead.
Hogs, the ensuing face-off, they're out for blood as Praisner blows a tire at neutral ice. Used to be a lot more prevalent, the blown tires here at the Jones Center, and then they kind of went away for a while, but we've seen quite a few tonight. Again, not certain what to blame that on, if there's even a thing to blame. The edges have been tough to manage for both teams. Outlet pass to the near side. Praisner batting after it. Nice job by the Razorbacks, and they'll send this one towards the offensive zone, and Romero fights it in. Hawkeyes, stick handling move around one, and that must be Raffone. He has been dangerous with the puck as he blocks that one down. It wasn't Raffone. That was Radish, I believe. Back the other way come the Hawkeyes. Arkansas stoning them again, though, and this is Kuhn. Kuhn plays a pass off for Watson. And back and forth goes the puck, and McDonald finally settles it down. Far side Outman. Outman from the red line sends this one into the zone, scurrying after it. There's Kuhn along with Markovich. Markovich and Kuhn in the corner now. Kuhn tries to pick it free, and he does, but the Hawkeyes come away with it. Manconi, Reese, awkward play on the puck there as McDonald chops at it, sent to the far side now, and it's going to be held in here by the Hawkeyes. Stick handling move around one and another. A good job there by Watson, shuts him down. Back to neutral ice, settled down here by Salimi. Salimi. Rubbed off the puck there by Markovich, and into the zone comes Helm. Findler on the ice now. McDonald again with the puck. He'll turn it back to his own end. Nice little through pass, finds Helm. Has to settle it back down. This is David Markovich. Markovich to the near side. Outlet pass. Missed the stick. Battle for it neutral ice, and scraping into the zone now is Helm. Helm rubbed off the puck to the far side. Nice job by Manconi, settles it down. Arkansas for the centering pass, has a man out front. McDonald's backdoor pass doesn't find Purchase, and the Hogs are on it again. To the near side. Helm, nice little smooth move around one into the offensive zone. Markovich, a long pass, finds Findler. Findler wasn't able to settle it down in time. The long pass again into the zone, onside. Reese dangerously out to play it. Shields a man off the puck. Plays it to the far side. Another chip pass through traffic. Almost found its way through Reese, and the backdoor pass. Reese was a little bit out of position there, and Findler takes it the other way. Findler to the high circle, round one, and another backhand score. Oh, a real goal! An assist from Grady Reese. Alex Findler have a day.
Wow. It started with an excellent play by Markovich on the back door as Findler toe drag. Beautiful, beautiful goal, and Arkansas extends their lead 4-1. Findler, good individual effort there. Nothing he could do about that one.
Ensuing face-off, one back by the Hogs, settled down by Tigges to the far side. Trying to break in Salimi. Turned back there by O'Connor and up the far side. Reese paddles it down, and Andrade couldn't settle it down. Now Iowa centering pass shot, scored! Right off the pass from Aiden Gray, and O'Connor knocks it home, and just like that, it's 4-2. Snuck on the near side past Reese, and that came from a misplay behind the net by Bryson Andrade.
Yeah, just off of his stick. Nice little pass in front. Perhaps the screen got in the way of Reese there as well, but Reese has had a little bit of trouble misplaying those, and then Andrade misplayed it as well.
But that one wasn't on him, I don't think.
Got a little sloppy play, but two-goal lead to play with here. Arkansas will need to clean that up as they try to close this one out. Iowa with a little bit of life.
Tigges on the puck. Tigges looking to break out. That one tipped into the zone by the Hawkeyes. First one to it is Outman. Outman, fancy play, lays it off, and that's Lehman. Lehman, far side, Dunwald. Dunwald avoids a check. round one and sent down the ice, and that's going to be an icing. Well, the Hogs up 4-2. 2 quick goals here in the third period, but answered with a quick one here by Iowa. They stay in this game. Only 2 goals now, the buffer.
A little bit of a cleaner period from both teams in this third period as well. Knock on wood, as we've already used our jinx up so far.
We'll see. Outman in the corner. Outman pressured here. This one's going up and out of play. Nate Cohen. Cohen listed as number 6 tonight, wearing Anthony Roti's number 6. Cohen to take the face-off. To the point. Shot here is blocked down by the Razorbacks. They're trying to spurt it ahead. That's Conti. Conti with a head of steam into the corner. Tigas runs him down. The Hogs come away with the puck momentarily. Conti still up on the forecheck. The Hawkeyes look to break out near side. Finds Cohen. Cohen, long pass into the zone, a home run. That one run down by Outman. Makes a nice stopping move, a little head fake stopping move there. The Razorbacks look to settle it down. That's Outman. Outman just bullies his man off the puck there. He'll shield it off along the boards, lays it off for Romero now, and he'll chip this one down the ice. This one comes bounding along, and that's going to go for an icing. 11:29 to go, third period. Hogs up 4-2. And an eventful third period it's been. Saw 3 goals the whole game, or up to the third period, and then we saw 3 here in the first 10 minutes of the third. Chapman to take the face-off for the Hogs. They're going to kick them both out. Well, it's refreshing to see another player outside of a Razorback get ejected. Conti. Shot here is blocked down. Another shot missed the net. A slash behind the play. It's going to be Conti going to the box for a trip. So Anthony Conti to the box.
Another name to mention on Alumni Weekend is, no, I lost it. Chris Stovall used to get kicked out of the face-off dot repeatedly, and certainly an issue here at the Jones Center. So, shout out to Chris Stovall.
I'm trying to think, has anybody worn number 8 since Stovall? I don't even know. I think it's been a while since I've seen somebody wear number 8 for the Razorbacks, and it might be retired for the reason of getting kicked out of the circle so much. On it, here's Colbert. Saber Colbert hadn't had a ton of ice time tonight. He was really effective in that second ETBU game along with Katurba. All those young guys. Katurba. There's one more.
Ooh, big hit behind the play, and he lost his helmet.
McDonald.
I don't know if I caught that or not, just because it was behind the play. Yeah, here's the hit. Just kind of comes up high and pushes it. Try to slow it down. Yeah, I think it looked worse than it was. Kind of a slower speed collision. He did get the hands up high into the face and knock the helmet off, but I don't know, kids these days don't put those chin straps on too tight, so I think that's more a product of that than it was a vicious hit. But certainly anytime you see a helmet come off, you got to wonder, you know, was it a safe play or not, and should the referees do something about it? I don't think they'll get a call here, but they will stop the play to allow him to get his helmet back on.
Clean hit, they say. Chapman to take the ensuing faceoff. Hawkeyes on it as that one goes up and out of play. Yeah, I missed it in real time as I was searching my roster list for the third guy that I wanted to talk about. The name eludes me. Oh, Zane Mazzola.
There you go.
We got there. Those 3 kids had a great first weekend. All of them Big, strong bodies to add to this roster for the Razorbacks. As Chapman gets locked up with a man after the faceoff. A shot here low, saved aside by Reese, and back the other way comes Ethan Rogers. It's 2-on-3 though for the Razorbacks. Little chip pass. That's Cologne. Backhand!
Oh,
Shorthanded Chris Cologne! They're not going to do you any favors. The Razorbacks are doing themselves some here tonight. 5-2.
Ethan Rogers, just a little backhand sauce, and Cologne lost it just out ahead of him, but able to regain it enough, and just the soft hands, little flick of the wrist. Oh, he beat him far side too. Difficult goal, but an excellent one, in Arkansas extends their lead even further.
A shorthanded goal from Chris Cologne, and a stellar night from the sophomore. Ensuing face-off. Scoreboard 5-2. They do get it added. Hawkeyes on the puck behind the net, looking to break out to the far side from Albrecht. To the near side now, O'Connor up to the point. Settled down by the Hawkeyes, 10:08 to go in this game. Should say regulation, barring an Iowa comeback here. They get one started there off the post. 4 goals in this third period, 3 by the home squad, as a nice back post pass saved aside by Reese. That one came off a stick awkwardly as Kuhn runs this one down in the offensive zone. He's got Albrecht to contend with. They went shoulder to shoulder, and here come the Hawkeyes now. They'll get stymied by Brian Romero, the savvy vet. There's a collision there at neutral ice between Watson and Kwok. Into the zone, stick handling move, Raffone. It's run down, but a nice play by Raffone to get it back. He's gonna load up a shot, save down, rebound, scored by Raffone on the cleanup. Back post shot there by Aiden Gray, hit the side of the net, and then Raffone cleaned it up. Just like that, it's 5-3.
Miles Watson kind of overcommitted off the post on that second shot, and the third one comes in to clean it up. But yeah, Watson kind of overcommitted at the blue line there. And a good save by Reese, but Romero just doesn't check his guy and gets the third man in.
Now, Raffone would definitely be on my list of 3 stars if we did such a thing. He has been excellent tonight, maybe the best player on the ice for either team.
Yeah, and just when you think Arkansas has put this one away, Iowa climbs back into within 2 with plenty of time left, 9:20 remaining. Still a lot of work to do, but Arkansas has got to clean it up just a little bit.
Watson ejected from the game. Miles Watson. There's a collision at neutral ice between Watson, I believe it was number 20. That was Austin Kwok. But Watson early to the locker room. Not certain if it was an ejection or what happened. Miles Watson no longer on the bench for the Razorbacks as this one is chipped out of play.
I don't know if you noticed, but the song choice after Iowa scored was "Lucky" by Britney Spears.
Oh, I always notice when Lucky's on.
Good choice.
Great song.
What's she up to these days? Hope she's doing well.
She's probably doing fine. Markovich to take the face-off here. Against Cohen. McDonald. Oh, a nice head fake move there by Minconi. Minconi all of a sudden showing off the wheels. Is a big hit, a high hit again laid on this time to Finley. McDonald spins this one towards net. It's blocked down in front. Now on it's Minconi. McDonald from Minconi. McDonald far side, and there's Fendler. Fendler almost got a step on his man, but a nice job by Albrecht to shut it down. It's going to be a delayed penalty.
Delayed penalty on Arkansas.
Well,
We can see what happened here. It's going to be far side as Fendler gets his stick up. Kind of incidental as he just skates by. I see Fendler with the puck now, loses it. And as he's coming back around, gets it up, and good sell job, but
Iowa's been selling them tonight, and they've been buying, you know. I mean, if they're buying, keep selling. Can't blame Iowa for that. I mean,
yeah, I mean, if it gets you, let them know.
yeah, let them know. So they earn themselves another power play here. Kane's on it, down in the corner. Back to the point, Kane to the far side. Shot here through traffic, Reese. Steady in net there, makes the save.
Golden chance, though, for the Hawkeyes. As Arkansas went up 5-2. Iowa able to get within 2, and now with a power play.
Now the 5th goal scored shorthanded as well by the Razorbacks earlier. This one slapped to the near side, and just able to hold the line was Kane. Into the corner now. Andrek pressuring his man there. Turning move here for the Hawkeyes. They'll settle it down. Hawkeyes in the corner with the puck. Mueller to the point, has Kane. Kane lost control of it momentarily. Nice chip pass. Far side back to Kane, high circle. Arkansas trying to pressure the play. Kane on it. High circle shot fought off by Reese. Minute 20 to go in the minor penalty. This is a golden opportunity for the Hawkeyes. On it here. Nice job by Andrek. Andrek just wants to pin it against the boards. Trying to get the stick blade on it there. Does get pried free. Now on it here are the Razorbacks. Round 1 is Lehman, and he'll get this one back to neutral ice. Settled down here by Radish. Radish. Long pass ahead into the offensive zone. Raffone, a nice stopping move around one, and the head fake around another to the far side. Back post pass, missed the mark. Raffone, first one to it. He's got Christopher Colon to contend with. A nice slash at the puck there by Colon, and the shot goes begging wide. Mueller after it in the corner, and Cologne sends this one to the boot of an Iowa player. To the near side, Kane's shot wound up and missed. Another play here by Outman. The centering pass settled down and sent down the ice by Cologne. On goal, 6.5 to play, third period, 16 seconds to go, and the minor penalty to Fendler. Chapman to the near side. Hawkeyes are going to break in. Big hit laid on by Brian Romero. Romero getting a little extra there, and he gets shoved to the ice. On the near side, into the zone now, Salimi's shot. Blocked down, and we're back to 5-on-5. Centering pass off the bench. Here comes Fendler out of the box. On the break, shot save,
Score!
Fendler! Mama putting this one away for the Hawks.
And that's a hat trick for Alex Fendler, his 4th point of the game. He assisted on the opening goal, and he's found 3 of his own since then. Just coming off the bench, and it's a race. Takes the shot, gets a piece of it, and that one just barely trickles in. One more look at it. Iowa just caught out of position. That's the second one Albrecht has had in his glove, but not been able to keep out of the back of the net. And Arkansas extends it back to a 3-goal lead.
6-3 Hogs. An outburst of scoring here in the third period by both squads. 6 total goals between the teams, and Arkansas's got it back to a 3-goal lead. And they'll turn it over right away. Shot missed the net to the near side, settled down. On it here is Segran behind the net. Centering pass off a paddle, and Arkansas will take it back the other way. This is Markovic, 2-on-2 into the offensive zone. Markovic lost control of it to Cohen. And this one comes back to the near side. McDonald pinching down. This one over his head. He'll come sliding back after it. A nice play by Braden McDonald as Markovic runs his man down as well. Long pass ahead into Helm's stick. He'll settle it down. Helm to Markovic. Markovic, a stopping move. Markovic in the corner now. Razorbacks on the puck. Big check laid on there. That was Tigges. Colber in the corner now. Colber and Helm. Markovic loads a man up. Long pass from Cohen. This one comes banking down, comes pirouetting towards Arkansas's goal line where Menconi settles it down. Puck kind of skipped up on him. And he tries to work it back out of the zone, but the Hawkeyes are on it. Here's Teska, around one, missed the tough angled shot. Went right over the blue paint. The Razorbacks take it back the other way, only momentarily. And this long pass settled down. There's going to be a delayed penalty on the Razorbacks. They're going to take Brendan Kuhn. I saw it happen over here. I don't know if our camera caught it.
Kuhn tosses this stick out of the penalty box. He's certainly frustrated, but
he's also going to get a tee as well. Timeout, possibly here for Iowa. That's what it was. Never mind. I thought he was getting a technical. That's a technical foul. 6-3 Hogs lead. 2 minutes go on the clock for Kuhn's penalty.
Arkansas has been good shorthanded today. They do have the shorthanded goal, but really been able to kill off every penalty. I don't believe they have any power play goals of the 3 that they have for Iowa. So they've had their chances, and we were saying it during the last power play for the Hawkeyes when they were only down 2 goals, that was the golden opportunity. Still is here, but really running out of time. 4:41 remaining here in the third. 3-goal deficit. Got to get going now if you're Iowa, and obviously that's why they're taking the timeout, try to talk through what it is they need to do. Really, I think it's just shots. Throw shots at the net. Don't try to get cute with it. Try to get something ugly down low. And for Grady Reese, just keep your eyes open, kid. Try to control those rebounds. Yeah, it's tough. You got Andrag and Rogers out there on defense. Froelich. And Lehman.
So another power play opportunity for the Hawkeyes. They'll win the face-off back to the point. On it here are the Hawkeyes, and stolen away. Here comes Froelich. Froelich into the offensive zone all alone. Shoot, save by Sturrett. Back the other way. Iowa send this one hard around to the near side. On it, here's Raffone. Plays it back to the point. Arkansas able to steal it away. Nice job. As Lehman settles it down and sends that one all the way. Froelich might be the first one to the puck if he hustles. This one's sent to the near side for Raffone. Long outlet pass, touch pass, and Arkansas breaks it up. That's Lehman. Lehman turns back, and he gets run down into the boards. That looks identical to the Kuhn penalty. Not 4 seconds ago. What feels like. And Iowa's on it. Kane to the far side. Arkansas player blows the tire. Near side now Raffone. Raffone back post has a man. Tap pass. Missed the mark. Razorbacks looking for the puck. Gray down there. And on it now are the Hawkeyes to the far side. On it here. Radish chops it along. Gray almost lost the puck. Settled down again. Another shot to the back post. Looking for the streaker. Couldn't find him. It was Jack Kane. Raffone to Kane. Kane settles it down. Low circle. Back to the point. Radish shot through traffic. Rebound still there. Fought off by Reese twice. As Andrag just takes his man to the ice. Pass to the near side, Raffone. Raffone a stick handling move and almost got it away as this one sent all the way down. 15 seconds to go. And they're going to take a guy to the box. Bryson Andrag had a conversation with the referee behind the play. The referee didn't like the outcome of that conversation and asserts some authority, and now Andrag is going to be done for the game.
See that scramble in front of the net. Good chance there as Reese pokes it away. You see Andrag take his man down. And then a few moments ago as well, shorthanded opportunity for Aiden Froelich and a good save there by Riley Sturrett.
Well, a pulled goaltender on the other end. Arkansas wins the face-off back, and they can just send a couple of them at the net. That penalty to Andreg is only a misconduct. Did not cost Arkansas a player on the ice. So Arkansas steals it away, and Helm is going to have an open net and score. 7-3 Arkansas. That should be all she wrote. And it was actually Raffone that turned that one over. I do believe.
Just a nice poke. Pokes it to himself. Finds the back of the net, and Arkansas finds the insurance goal that we thought they had 2 or 3 goals ago. And it looks like it'll be at least a 7-3 victory for the Hogs, as Iowa fought valiantly in this one, several times cutting into that Arkansas lead, but ultimately unable to get close enough. We'll get one final Hog call.
2:28 to go in this game. The Hogs up 4 goals now, a comfortable lead. They should be able to take this one home to victory. Cologne sitting on 2 goals. They're going to want to get him a third. Might as well. It's kind of open season right now for the Razorbacks. This one sent to the near side corner. Lifted back towards the blue line. Conti holds the line momentarily, and here come the Hawkeyes. Offensive zone, 2-on-2. O'Connor working on the puck now. Centering pass, goes past everybody. Romero watches that one into the corner, and on it now is Teska. Teska to the point, no. Not able to settle that one down. It was Tigges. Hogs on it, full changes here for the Hawkeyes. As Colbert tried to work his way around one. Far side now. Here come the Hawkeyes. Stick handling moves through neutral ice and lost control of the puck. And Coney settles it down. There is going to be a delayed penalty here on the Hawkeyes. The Razorbacks will settle it down. The Hogs are just happy to kill off some time here. 91 White with the high stick.
It's going to be Albrecht. He's certainly made a home in the penalty box today.
His 3rd, maybe 4th penalty of the game.
Still a big crowd here at the Jones Center. A couple people left after that 7th goal for the Hogs, but certainly a lot of folks left here wanting to cheer on the victory for their hometown Hogs.
Who's hanging out on the top unit right now? It's Chris Cologne. Not a normal position for him to be in. He's not normally on the Hogs' #1 power play unit, but out there for obvious reasons. Trying to get him some action as McDonald out of position, and this one comes sliding along the ice. Findler gonna get this thing loaded up. See if he can't create some space for Cologne. Cologne to the back post. Findler skating around. Pass looking for Cologne. Cologne trying to pick a spot out front. On it, here's Markovic. Markovic, bank pass near side. Markovic to Cologne out front. Shot in a riser. It was caught down. A little extracurricular here. Now the Iowa Hawkeyes a little bit frustrated after the result of this game. Carson Hart after David Markovic there. Called Carson's name all the game. I've seen that happen before.
Little sigh from the linesman, Matt Zimmerman, as he's got to listen to whatever Markovic had to say. I'm sure it wasn't too friendly.
Lehman on the puck now, and Cologne stays out there. For the Razorbacks, Cologne chips it to the corner for himself. Cologne, stick handling move to the high slot, lost control of it. This is Froelich down low, finds Lehman. Lehman to Froelich. Rogers back to the point, shot through traffic, high into the air like a punt. It's going to be picked up here by Cologne in the corner. Cologne, 13 seconds to go. And he'll get run down there. Cologne trying to make space for himself. Banks it off the side of the net. Arkansas shot through traffic, and that one goes up and out of play. 2.8 to go. And Iowa just wants to run it down. Whole bench asking to run the clock. Dunwald off the face-off, and that's going to end this game. Razorbacks win 7-3. Well, it didn't feel very pretty at times for the Hogs. Up 2-1 after 2 periods. Didn't really feel like they were that much better than the Hawkeyes, but in that third period, they really wrested control of this game. 7 goals put up between both teams in that third period, and the final score is 7-3 Razorbacks.
Yeah, it was a fun one to watch. A lot closer than that final score showed, but Arkansas too much for the Hawkeyes, especially in that third period. It was a 2-1 game coming into the final frame, but Alex Fendler finished off his hat trick, a 4-point night for Fendler. 2 goals for Christopher Colon as they were trying to get him that hat trick on that final power play, but unable to do so. But excellent effort from the Hogs as they get their 3rd home win of the season.
We'll see if the Hogs go with Crevier tomorrow. A good game from Grady Reese. Holds true. I believe he's still got a 3.0 goals against average here this season, with another 3 goals given up in this game. But the final score from the Jones Center is 7-3. We'll be back for a 3:15 start tomorrow as they'll run it back against the Iowa Hawkeyes for the second game of a 2-game set. For Michael Hudson and Corry Porter, my name's EJ Sanders. So long from the Jones Center.